Welcome to my retreat, a place to relax, to get away from it all, meet amazing people and have some fun. Come on in, this is my weekend escape.
That feels amazing, especially because I just come from a family and a background where I didn't see that happen for a woman like me.
Can I tell you something? And you always do so much for me. And it's really nice to be able to come and do something for you.
Oh, it's really emotional, isn't it? Come on.
Oh, yeah,
I'm loving it. Just need another second.
Hey, Dave, what do you think?
Good morning and welcome to my weekend escape. Now, sadly, it is my last weekend escape of the series. I can't believe it, but to lift my spirits, I am here with podcaster, advocate and best-selling author. It is the magnificent Candice Brathwaite, who, as well as taking me through manifesting her way, is hopefully going to be joining me in some Morris dancing. I haven't told you both about that yet. But before that, celebrity chef Aldo is also here. It's the last breakfast of the series.
This is my best brunch I've done so far, and you're going to love me.
Nice. And what are you making then?
I have made scrambled eggs like you wouldn't have seen before. So this took, normally people do scrambled eggs in a pan with a bit of butter, bit of milk, bang.
I do mine in the microwave.
Either overcook it or undercook it.
Okay.
So this is slow cooked scrambled eggs in a
it's-
bain-marie
Yeah.
with a little touch of cream.
It's kind of like a more wet consistency.
Yeah, a little bit of cream, a little bit of pepper, salt, and that's it. After about 10 minutes of stirring and saying, you have to have patience. Do you have any patience?
No.
No, I don't.
Neither of us.
We're mums.
In this case, it's about patience. What I've done here as well, I've caramelized some red onions. What I've done is I've added some seeds and I've added some chilies on there to give it a little kick. Though those
Are you a
for
breakfast
too.
girl? Do you eat breakfast in the morning?
Nah, I typically skip breakfast.
Do you like
but
onions?
I love onions.
Do you like onions?
I do. I love onions.
No, you
yeah.
have to. Because I haven't got any for you.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. But I'm with you. I'm not. I might do like brunch if I'm meeting up
Yeah.
with people. But in the mornings, I'm like either
So-
going to work or sorting the kids out,
Yeah.
and I'll be fasting in the mornings.
Yeah.
So you put your avocado on top,
Nice.
load it up,
This is quite a hearty brunch.
Yeah.
Isn't it? It's quite filling.
roasted tomato,
They look so good.
right, with a little bit of fresh basil.
Yeah.
Okay, these have got their own juices. There's no dressing on this at all. Okay, and then the pièce de résistance.
Wow.
Look at that.
Oh, that does look good.
There you go, knife
Okay.
each.
All right.
You got the forks here.
Lovely. Is this up your street? Is this the kind of
This is
food?
so
Yeah.
up my street.
Thank you.
I mean, what a
excited.
breakfast brunch. That's like,
It does
if you
look
eat
great.
that, then
Yeah.
you don't need to eat until tonight, do you?
Yeah, it's very filling, isn't it? Because you've got all your fats, your proteins.
I know it's a bit of a chore, but
Yeah.
it's worth it. Is it worth it, by the way?
It's
Are they
really
nice?
nice. It is, because I normally have scrambled egg a bit more drier than that, and that's actually nice consistency.
I might not eat breakfast till midday, 1 o'clock, just because you're doing that school rush, and I prefer to work out on an empty stomach.
I'm
I know
the
it's not
same.
trendy right now,
Yes,
but
so do I.
Yeah.
And I would have this like 2 o'clock in the afternoon.
yeah,
Well, shall we go sit down?
absolutely.
We've got loads of catching up to do.
Yeah. Don't eat mine.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we've marked ours. Well, I'm really glad you're here. It's been a long time since I've sat down with you and spoke to you. I think we've done podcasts together.
Yeah, it feels like a lifetime ago.
It's like so much has happened in your life since then. I mean, it always feels like you're doing things, manifesting things, making them real, and you know, manifesting being a best-selling author, Sunday Times list twice now.
Yeah.
How does that feel?
That feels amazing, especially because I just come from a family and a background where I didn't see that happen for a woman like me. And so it all just feels very, very unreal, but also destined.
It's about living something out and
Yes.
feeling it and
Yeah.
not being dismissive of it and working really hard to get there.
Yeah,
It's not
absolutely.
luck, you know.
At all. And that's the root of manifestation for me. Having a dream or a feeling and then doubling down on the hard work.
Yeah.
You know, actually doing the do. We can all dream and say we want to do or be A, B, and C, but what practical things are you going to put in place to get there?
Well, this is why I really, really love the new book, Manifesto.
Yeah.
Because if you see manifestation in short form, say on social media, people that are sort of naysayers will be like, oh, what? So if I say I'm going to win the lottery, I'm going to win the lottery.
Yeah.
It's like, no, it's visualization, it's goal setting, and then it's being determined to get to that destination.
Absolutely. And I always say to people who struggle with the concept of manifesting, I'm like, well, you use a calendar or a diary. You have no idea if you're going to be here in the next 2 months, but you plot things in your diary.
You put yourself there.
You put yourself there, and you are determined and committed to making that date. That's how manifestation works. None of it is easy. Actually, I found the early days of learning to manifest really hard because typically, especially as women, we are so primed towards negative thoughts and feelings about ourselves.
And being dismissive of our wants and desires.
And our intuition's not real, or, you know, I can't want that thing because then those people are going to think I'm egotistical.
Or greedy.
Or that I think I'm better than them. So much of it is hard work to almost rewire your brain.
I'm really interested in the writing process of the new book.
Yeah, it was really difficult, although I've learnt not to self-edit.
Right, okay.
Editing is not my job. I'm like, okay, no, just brain vomit, get the words out and leave the editor to edit. Also, don't be so precious about the idea of how a writer writes. And by that, I mean, I don't have a schedule.
Okay.
I don't sit down to a laptop between 9 and 5. Most of Manifesto was written on my notes app.
Listen, I'm exactly the same because it's mobile and those things come into your head
Exactly.
all times of days. And you're a mum, you're a
Yeah.
businesswoman, so you wear lots of hats at different times.
Exactly. And so I'm just like, I've got 2 hours in the back of a car on my way to another job.
Yeah.
Tap, 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 we go, send it to the editor and we work from there.
I feel like it's a multitasking thing for a woman as well, maybe.
Yeah.
You've talked in the past about challenges that you've faced as a woman, as a mother, in childbirth as well. Did you have to call on this kind of mindset and this strength in those times?
Absolutely. So with my firstborn daughter, Esme, I almost died. I got postpartum sepsis.
Right.
I was discharged and for 3 days I just felt sicker and sicker.
And this is your first baby as well.
Long story short, 6 weeks in hospital, couldn't see my newborn.
I was just going to say 6 weeks is a huge part of the bonding, the feeding.
Esme and I have paid dearly for that because there was a bonding that just didn't and couldn't happen with her that I was able to have with my son. I came to manifesting at a really low point in my life. I was like, I don't like this story anymore. I don't like this narrative. I also need to take responsibility that I am in control of the story I tell about myself. And I don't always want it to be heartache, anxiety, poverty, all the things that had led me up to say, you know,
Defining things as
defining
well.
me, you know, for the first 30 years of my life. I was like, I'd like to try something different. And that's when I thought, okay, you now have to rewire your whole brain.
But it's really resonated with people.
Yeah.
You know, you're an incredibly successul author and you've just come back from an American tour.
I know.
How was that? Are you jet lagged?
I'm not do you know what? I'm not jet lagged. I'm just really on a high. I've wanted to meet my American readers for a really long time. It's just absolutely knocked me for 6 in the best way.
Yeah, and you're right, like to truly connect with people beyond just writing something, like actually going out on the road.
You have
Big
to.
part of it, yeah.
A huge part of it. I'm so grateful to social media and the internet, but also I can find showing up in that way really exhausting. I never want to fall into the trap of someone thinking that my life is perfect.
Yeah, I mean, I love your Instagram. For anyone that doesn't follow you, like you're big into fashion, you're big into like being very vibrant.
Absolutely.
I always feel like you're vibing all the time in that dressing
Always.
room.
And I want people, but especially women, to come to my social spaces and be like, oh, I am allowed to enjoy myself.
That's what I really love about your message.
thank
yeah.
you.
You're going to stick around at the retreat?
Absolutely.
Right? Don't go anywhere, because after the break, we'll be welcoming my final guest of honour of the series, and we'll be trying our hand at Morris dancing. These two didn't really know that yet, but we will be doing that. We'll see you after the break. Welcome back to my weekend escape. Now, I'm about to go and meet my guest of honour, Claire. But before I do that, it's time for my very last, well, therapy session. Head therapist here today.
I'm here to learn. I've heard about these therapy sessions. I've heard from him ad infinitum.
Healing. Yeah,
He loves
healing
He
us.
comes back, he tells me everything he's learned, so I'm here to learn.
Well, have you missed him? Because I feel like we've kind of borrowed Michael Douglas.
The sirens have stolen him from me. I'm quite looking forward to getting him back again.
I do, we don't mind. I've enjoyed flirting with these.
Yeah, it's fine.
Is that
It's
okay?
been
Can I
really
tell you,
nice.
Get the pass for the Sunday.
I get okay, good.
Only Sunday.
Only Sunday.
With this being the last one of the series, I feel like it's, like the last day at school.
Yes.
You get to bring a toy in.
Yeah.
Yes.
I brought a toy in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We love that.
Bring your girlfriend to work day.
I loved it. But what's really nice is that, I mean, I don't know how you feel at the end of the day, but he comes back really proud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like you've done something really nice for
Yes.
someone, and I know you love doing that. You love making people feel special.
I really do. And I think I've worked with lots of celebrities and movie stars and pop stars and all the rest of it, but actually just doing real people
And who are amazed.
really deserve.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've had incredible stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been really good, actually. It's really good.
And he comes home and I hear all about the story.
Oh,
I
good.
hear, I hear everything.
I'm dying to know, though. What have you been doing with your hair? Where have you been here?
Do you know? I mean, what I did arrive with, like, having done nothing. I got a quick fringe. I've got weird scar hair that's growing back that sticks out like that. So he had to flatten down the hair.
I was like, sit down. But no, it's always nice to do your hair. So I gave her a quick spruce when she came. And it's so nice to have you at work. I'm so often on a TV studio floor or whatever with you on a job you're on.
Yeah, but be a bit weird.
No, can I tell you something? And you always do so much for me, and it's really nice to be able to come and do something for you.
Oh, it's really emotional, isn't it?
Honestly, these two are so in love.
Sorry.
I was like, can we just get them a honeymoon?
We should go, Katie, we should go.
I feel a bit, I might just go back into the sink.
Crikey.
Listen, look, I'm going to leave you all because you've got loads to do. You need to prep for the guests. And I feel like we've stolen you off from Davina for too long now, so it's time to have a little moment in the ensuite bathroom. I'm going to go meet the guest of honour and I'll be back soon. See you later.
Bye.
Love you too. Every week throughout the series, I've invited someone special to be my guest of honour. This week, I'm meeting Claire. She dedicates every moment of her life to her family, and in particular, her son. When I read her nomination, I knew she had to come to the retreat to be pampered and have a few precious hours just for herself. Hi, Claire.
Hi.
I'm Katie. It's lovely to see you.
Hi, and you.
Thanks so much for coming to the retreat. I know you have an amazing story. You and your family, you're a huge advocate and a voice for other families. How did you come to be in this position?
Our son James has got Down syndrome and autism, lots of feeding difficulties. And when he was 7, he was diagnosed with leukemia, which was an incredible shock to us.
Goodness. How did you get the diagnosis?
He'd been a bit unwell with viruses on and off during the autumn, and then suddenly started to have some bruises. The inside of his leg, peculiar places, and also a rash. Right. Within about 24 hours, got him to the GP, who sent us straight to hospital. He then needed a bone marrow test to determine which type of leukemia it is.
Quite an invasive test to have.
Yeah, the first few times they are terrifying, especially with the Down syndrome. That can make general anaesthetics more complicated.
Yeah. Are you able to explain those kind of procedures to him?
I can now, but initially, because of his sensory problems linked to his autism, he was terrified when somebody came with a thermometer for his ear. But we soon learnt a way around that by giving him the choice of which ear.
But it's those small things of respecting his choice, giving him the option that actually some people might not think of.
Yes.
And it makes a huge difference to him being distressed or not.
You have to learn to manage all those, otherwise you don't take your child home from hospital.
Yeah. So when you got this diagnosis, obviously, you know, your world must have been turned upside down.
It was actually my daughter's second birthday and I didn't see her. We'd gone to hospital the night before and we went straight to Birmingham Children's Hospital and I didn't see her for a week.
What's it like looking back on that time, sat here now?
I'm a little bit sad, I think, actually, just remembering it. And I think that's important because it means that I now have empathy for any other newly diagnosed family. Because I remember 10 and a half years ago, how painful it was.
Yeah, you've walked those shoes, you know, you really do get it.
Yeah.
How did you get through it as a family?
I heard a lovely quote. A pan of boiling water turns some people eggs into hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
It turns potatoes into mashed potatoes. I'm an egg. You just deal with it. You don't have a choice. Your child doesn't have a choice. Leukemia just happens.
Yeah.
There was a higher risk of him having it because of his Down syndrome, but it just happens. He was just unlucky. So yeah, you deal with it. But
You've just got on with it, haven't you?
yeah. But I did meet a really helpful mum during my first week in hospital, Emily, and she helped me, challenged me to make James laugh every day, to stop worrying about how he was coping with the medicines, to just make him laugh. That was my job.
How did you do that?
Some days it's quite easy with James.
Yeah.
He's often children with Down syndrome are a ray of sunshine, and he really is.
This friendship that formed between you and this other mother, did that inspire you to do the great charity work that you're doing now?
Yes, although probably not initially. I think I was just surviving. James finished his treatment, and the type of leukemia he had, the treatment's 2.5, nearly 3 years long.
It's a long time, isn't it? Yeah.
Daily chemo that I was giving at home. It really is. It is.
Yeah.
Sadly, when he finished, we had about 16 months and then it came back.
Wow,
and it was at that point that I started really helping other people because I felt that I was a veteran.
Yeah.
You know,
It became your life, really.
I gave up work. I lost my identity as a career woman.
You put your life on the back burner to give James life.
Every mum of a child with cancer does. We all put on weight when we're in hospital. We don't have our nails done. We don't put makeup on. We live in our pyjamas. And the nurses learn your child's name and they just refer to you as mum, and you just become mum, oncology mum.
Yeah.
Mumcologist, as we call ourselves.
Yeah. I get it. It's a strange loss of identity, and like you said, you wouldn't have it any other way. But it's still sort of mourning the loss of another thing, an end of an era and a chapter as well.
Life will never be the same. From that moment that you're told your child has cancer, your world, you said, turns upside down. It's never the same. You never go back to pre-cancer life because they have so many after effects to deal with, whether it's nerve problems or bone problems.
Yeah, it's like it's never over in a sense.
No, but he's still here.
Tell me about the stem cell transplant that you're advocating and raising awareness of.
Well, children with Down syndrome can't actually have your standard stem cell transplants.
Right, okay.
So when James had his first relapse, there was a debate after his initial month of treatment as to whether he would carry on with chemotherapy or whether he would go to palliative care. Luckily, CAR T therapy came over from the States around about that time.
Okay,
yeah.
Right.
So it's very similar to a stem cell transplant. They take his cells and they genetically modify them in the lab,
right,
and they put them back in.
God, that's so clever.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
But how would you know this exists? You know, is the information out there? Did you have to find that out yourself?
I had a good consultant, but a friend of mine in Scotland who has a son who also has Down syndrome and autism, very similar treatment, but she was told he couldn't have CAR T, and I said, no, that's not right, because my hospital were thinking about it for James, and eventually she got him into Newcastle. He had his CAR T, and he's now an adult, cancer-free, and he's living his life, and he's doing really well.
Wow. So you saved that child's life with your knowledge and sharing that knowledge.
And then she shared his journey through CAR T, which gave me the confidence to go down to London for James to have his CAR T.
Oh, it's brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, that just shows how powerful this story sharing and this exchange of knowledge is. It's literally life-saving work when you advocate like this. And it's really interesting what you said about, you don't do your nails, you don't get to go off and, live a life you want to because you're living in a hospital.
I'm still a nurse. I'm still
yeah. Well, today you're not. You've got a few hours off. You're at the retreat. Are you ready to surrender and relax a little bit?
Definitely. Looking forward to it.
It's not going to be easy because it's not normal for you to relax and do nothing, I guess.
No, but that's what makes it such a treat.
Yeah.
To have my hair done. Yeah.
All right, well, let's go meet the team, shall we? Come with me. Come meet the Glam Squad. This is Claire, this is Michael.
Hi, Claire, you all right?
And we've got an extra helper here, Davina.
Yes.
Hiya. Who got the denim memo, clearly. And this is Jen here as well.
So lovely to meet you. Come and get yourself.
Yeah.
Make yourself at home.
It was a bring your girlfriend to work day. So I brought my apprentice.
Happy with that.
I'm training her up to do all the work that I don't want to do. Yeah, okay.
We're very happy.
Oh, Claire, first of all, you've got my dream hair. You probably don't know this, but a hairdresser's dream is like fine to medium textured hair.
Okay.
Not too thick and not too much of it. And that's because you can tell it what to do.
Yes.
And it listens.
Yeah.
So, is there any big do's or don'ts for me today?
Not at all.
Oh, wow, that's music to your ears. Yes. So can you have
goodness.
Does that mean a haircut then?
I think it means a haircut, yeah. How long have you had the bob for?
On and off, most of my adult life, it tends to end up this length.
It comes
but
and goes.
Yeah.
It comes and goes. Yeah,
Nice
it's
to lose
boring.
that a little bit, yeah, and bring it slightly closer to your face. Still keep some softness around the neck.
Yeah,
here.
that's
Keep it
nice.
feminine. Sometimes when you take all the hair away here, it gets a bit harsh,
Yeah.
But I always think with haircuts, it's the bits you leave on, not the bits you cut off, that
Okay.
make all the difference. So, you like that? Huh?
Yeah.
So
That's technical, yeah.
It's my boyfriend.
She's a little bit false crack.
But you know what? I always say something new. It's the bits that you leave behind. I was like, oh,
That's
good.
I think that's.
We've had so much advice.
yeah, he's so brilliant.
Yeah.
I'm going to shut up.
And then I think some kind of side parting. Well, look, I think we should probably not say too much more about it.
Yeah.
And
In
we
you
should
we
just-
trust.
Yeah, thank you. But I
Yeah,
think you're
yeah.
gonna look great.
Okay, well, you're in safe hands with Michael.
Well,
we think.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to say that.
Yeah, you're right.
Jen, what are you thinking about makeup and skincare?
So, the first thing that hits me with Kate is she's got amazing green eyes. And green eyes are really unusual, and I absolutely love them. So I actually want to try you with a burgundy mascara.
Oh, wow. I have
Oh, I like that reaction.
Well, I remember, like, in the 90s, electric blue.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I
my
don't
mum
think
did
I've,
that.
I don't think I've seen burgundy.
Burgundy.
So burgundy's got a red hue to it, which is the opposite on the colour wheel. So it's going to really make your green eyes pop. So I want to try that with you. And I know that you've got some redness in your skin, so I want to just really show you how to create a really lovely, effortless skin that you can do really quickly.
Okay, well, maybe it's a little bit of, like, tutorial today. You can learn some new
Yes.
tips. and-
There'll be a few hints and tips in
Yeah.
there. Now, you don't mind Davina being she's a kind of makeover doula.
Yes, I'm going to sprinkle magic
Yeah.
everywhere while I'm here.
Life coaching.
And bring the joy.
Pass me the odd.
And I'll sit at
some
your feet
scissors.
as well, like this.
Yeah.
Okay. You're the hero today. So we're going to make a huge fuss of you.
Yeah.
Great.
That's my job.
What's it like for you hearing Claire's story and what she's been through?
I mean, it was amazing listening to you talking to Claire and hearing everything that you deal with. But what I loved about you, Claire, is that you just say, look, this is my normal and this is just what I have to deal with. So I just have to get on with it.
There's a lovely quote. Some people never get to meet their hero. I go first to mine. He's my hero.
Now we're all going to cry. Yeah.
Can I also say that I loved the metaphor about eggs and mashed potato?
Yes,
That was good.
I was like, I'm having
steal
that.
that.
Yeah. Brilliant. Good work.
Yeah. All
Okay.
right, I'll leave you eggs here. I'm going to go downstairs and probably burst into tears like mashed potato. But I know you're going to do your thing, work your magic. Shall I
Yeah.
bring up the cups of tea for you all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, please. Let's do that.
Okay.
All right, well, listen, now don't go anywhere because after the break, we're seeing the series Out in Style. And I've always wanted to have a go. So I've invited a troupe of Morris dancers to teach us all here in the retreat. I'll see you in a few moments. Welcome back to Weekend Escape. Now, we're just having a moment to psych ourselves up for Morris dancing. But I do feel a bit worried because I heard that you were a trained dancer.
Yeah.
You kept that quiet,
You
actually.
caught me off guard there. So yeah, I would say from the ages of 4 till 10, I trained as a ballroom dancer.
Oh, nice.
And then I ended up going to a performing arts school where I studied contemporary dance.
Oh, you'd be good on Strictly then.
Oh, well, you never know.
Once you've got it, right?
I think so. I
Yeah.
think so. But I do enjoy movement of all types.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm very in my active era.
Okay.
And so I've been keeping fit in other ways.
How did your fitness journey start? What was your thing that introduced you to it?
Do you know what? Prior to my children, I ran 2 marathons, 1 ultra, 14 half marathons. I joined
wow.
a run club and it just exploded from there. But
Yeah.
it's the only area of my life where I get to give myself a gold star.
Yeah.
When it comes to a run or a Pilates class or a bike class, it's just me and me.
I've never heard this.
It's
This
just
is a
me
good
and
reason to
me.
be doing it.
Yeah. And I can
No
get
escaping, no cheating.
No cheating.
Yeah.
And you can get off and be like, I did my best today.
Yeah.
Then the data might be less than yesterday, but I did my best
Mm-hmm.
today. And I've just found it, honestly, quite addictive to be able to lavish myself with that kind of self-praise. And also training for London Marathon, having 3-4 hours to just share your own thoughts and go back and forth with yourself.
It's a long time.
Oh my gosh. After hour 2, I'm like, okay, sweetie, wrap it up.
Yeah. Are you indoor runner or outdoor? What do you prefer?
Outdoor. I even like the inclines and the declines, so I'm an outdoor girl.
Yeah, I'm the same. So with your new book,
Yeah.
could that help somebody who maybe wants to change physically where they're at in their fitness?
Absolutely. There is a section in there all about wellness and how
Okay.
movement is really important to manifesting. There we go. It's
Look,
such a gorgeous
beautiful
cover.
artwork.
I know.
Yeah,
it's like
it's
such
really
a gorgeous
gorgeous,
cover.
yeah.
Because movement is literally using your personal energy to bound forward.
Okay.
And the way that's going to connect mentally is really powerful. Although one thing that I'm really big on in manifesto is not being ableist.
Right,
I
okay.
think there is a level of exercise for everybody, and we shouldn't see one thing as better than the other.
When I think about this space of manifestation, self-help, affirmations, it's very white middle class. It's very like almost elitism, really.
Yeah. And that's the reason I wrote Manifesto, because all of the books I'd read, I was like, oh, you're not thinking about someone like me. And I'm not just talking about race, but like how I grew up, socioeconomics. So you're definitely not thinking about someone who perhaps can't move in the way that you move.
Yeah.
And so I feel like every other chapter in Manifesto, I'm reminding readers that they are allowed to modify this in a way that works for them.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love it. You've thought of everything. Well, it's available now to buy wherever you get your books, online, in store, and I'm definitely going to keep this one for me. Okay, well, before we head outside to meet the Morris dancing troupe, I'm saying that with absolute dread, let's first check in with Michael upstairs. Michael, how's it going?
We're getting on extremely well, Katie. I think this might be my favourite makeover of the series, which is quite nice.
I can't believe how lucky I am to be witnessing
Okay,
this moment, because Claire, I can't believe it.
It's mad, isn't it?
This is knockout.
Mega transformation. I can't wait
Look at
for you
all
to
the
see this.
hair on the floor.
So remember earlier I said it's about the bits you leave on, not the bits you cut off. This is what I mean, really. Like leaving some of these long bits on here and there is what really gives it a little softness and
And
kind
it's
of
so feminine.
feminine, right? Even
Oh,
though it's short. And then we
yeah.
left this front piece long here as well. Nice, right? Like it can do lots of different things, this front piece as well, you know. Yeah, you know. I'm like a magician. But what I wanted to show you was a couple of tips that would be really useful for people at home. So, my apprentice there,
yes.
can you pass me the blow hair
Yes,
dryer
yep.
and the blue vent brush, please?
Blue, yeah.
Yeah, great. Okay, so the first tip really is this is what's called a vent brush. Now, if you look at the bristles on that brush, you'll notice there's lots of gaps between them, and that means that the hair is free to do what it wants between the gaps of the bristles. So you've got hair that does nice things naturally. The vent brush is brilliant, and Claire's hair is great.
It is
if you
so
just
good, isn't
literally
it?
pick it up and then just literally allow the hair to be blown through the bristles. You don't really need to control it. Actually, the less effort you put into the blow dry, the better the things start to do. So using airflow and a vent brush is a really good tip.
But also, anyone can do that.
Anyone can do it.
Claire could do it.
Can I give you that one back? And could
Yes.
you pass me the other brush?
Yes.
I just want to show people, if you've got, thank you. If you've got slightly more unruly hair, so hair that doesn't do as it's told, this is what we call a bristle brush.
Oh.
It's not her hair, but she doesn't do as she's told. That's a different thing altogether. What I just want to show you, so if you've got hair that's a bit more unruly, getting a brush like this in, and you'll notice the more bristles, the more control. So if you've got hair that's a bit naturally curly or naturally wiggly or frizzy, then using a brush like this is really good. Watch kind of how shiny and curly you can get on that there. But those 2 brush tips are really good and super helpful. More bristles, more control, less bristles, the hair's free to do what it likes. Okay, sorry, Jen, over to you.
Okay.
Jen!
First of all, like, we all need a Davina as a hype woman in our life. Like, I'm like this, like, yeah, come on. Right, you're probably thinking, why has Claire got makeup all over her face? What's Jen up to? I want to show you how to fix makeup mistakes. Now, how many times have you put mascara on, like sneezed, or it's ended up on your eye? It's really annoying.
Sorry.
Yeah, but no,
Am I allowed to get involved?
get involved.
Okay. Yes, no, because that happens to me quite a lot. Under here, I do a blob.
Yeah, we get
Sometimes.
blobs
Yeah.
sometimes when you sneeze, but if you've got hooded eyes, it can happen as well. So I have purposefully
Done it on purpose.
blobbed some mascara.
Oh,
and what I'm
that's a
going to
mistake.
do
Yes.
Intentional mistake.
Intentional.
mistake. And then what you want to do is let it dry. So leave it well alone, and then you want to get one of these. This is called a spoolie brush. You could try it with like a makeup brush, but this is nice and scratchy, but not too much to damage the skin. And then you simply just brush it away.
Amazing.
One for you guys. The other quick one I want to give you is if you've done a winged eyeliner, or in this case, we've brought the eyeshadow too low, this is how we correct it. Now, lots of people often go in with a micellar water to correct a mistake. I would suggest going in with a bit of moisturiser and a makeup brush.
Sorry.
No, I love it.
I'm sorry. Because I really want to know and I can't see from over there.
You can just clean up the mistake really gently. I use a micellar water.
Oh, I see.
It's a
You
cleanser,
can't
so you
put- yeah,
can't
you
put
can't
makeup
make
back
on
on.
top.
So
Can I just say, what you put on her face, she looks so beautiful.
really simple, easy.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just this is all about simple makeup that you can recreate.
Yeah.
5 minutes, easy. Go, 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 go. That's what we want.
We will not be long, Katie. We'll be down to see you very soon, but it's back to you for the time being.
Cheers. Thanks, Michael. I'm looking forward to seeing it later. Do not readjust your TV sets. You are right. The retreat is absolutely buzzing. Candice, Aldo and I are about to learn something very new. It's Morris dancing. Chris, you are our foreman. Welcome to the retreat. I think we've agreed we're all amateurs.
Yes.
Yeah? Is there no
Yes.
secret past here for anybody?
I've not even agreed.
You haven't agreed to much, really. You've just been dragged
And let
in.
me tell you something, it's a bit worrying that I'm the only man.
You're in good company. You're in good company. We'll look after him.
All right.
Yeah. Tell me about Morris dancing, what it is, and I guess the rich history behind it.
Well, nobody knows really where it came from originally, but
Okay.
it's certainly been around since 15th century, and there's lots of references in Shakespeare and so on through history. There's different styles. It's English. It's an English traditional folk dance, really, but there are different styles. So lots of people will think of mainly men in white jumping around with handkerchiefs.
Right.
That's from the Cotswold areas. Our area is from the northwest, our style, and we wear clogs, and
wow,
you'll see them and hear them in a moment. So these are more from the Industrial Revolution dances that were from the cities. People would parade around there. We use various equipment, including bobbins, which would have been from the mills and the factories there. And the dance that we're going to do today is using these slings, which again would have been part of the
Looks like a
industrial
nunchuck, doesn't
heritage.
it? Yeah, it looks a bit vicious. Okay. And you have your own name. I've just seen it on your badge there. Tepper's Tump, is that right?
Tepper's Tump. Tepper was an Anglo-Saxon chieftain,
Okay.
and the town of Taplow near Maidenhead was named after him. He had a burial mound, which was called a tump, and so that's where our name came from.
Okay, well, listen, I definitely think we're going to need a demo. You know, I know you like a challenge, right? And you're very good at throwing yourself into stuff, and me too, but a demo is required, I think, so, yeah. Do you think we're going to be any good
I
at
think
this?
you will. I'm just going to let you know where you're going to be dancing so you can know
Okay.
who to watch. So you're going to be watching a lady at the back. You're going to be watching this lady here at the
When
front.
you say watching,
and you're going to be watching the one in the middle.
Because
there.
that's where
So
you'll then
that's
be
where you're going to be
stood
learning
afterwards,
it in
so
a
that's
minute.
going to be
Oh,
your
right,
role.
right.
The dance-
Okay, that's good because nobody's going to see
The
me.
dance is called the Cheshire Show dance. We have our musicians here with us
Is this what you do for a living?
No, just for fun.
For fun?
It is fun, it's friendly, it's good
Are you not having
exercise.
fun? Listen, do you know what I think would make it more fun is if we had a bit of gear.
Definitely.
Let's come on. Let's dress them. You're big into your fashion.
Okay.
You wearing a hat?
I've got no hair, so no.
I'll wear a hat. That's right. That was a lame excuse, wasn't it? Right. Okay.
Oh, it's cute.
Lovely.
Oh, you look
Partner.
cute.
Actually, we both look kind of cute. Right, we're giving Mary Poppins, I think.
Good. That's a thing, Katie. That's great.
Okay, cool. All right then. So
So we're going to have a demo, and
Yep.
then it'll be your turn to have a go.
okay, can't wait. Okay.
So if you watch, we've got 6 hippie steps and this cross step. This is called a polka step.
How you feeling? Is this a normal Sunday morning?
And you also have to do your arms as well.
Yeah.
So you have to do this swing. This is like a chorus. So most of our dancers have a chorus.
Okay.
And then a figure, a bit like a song would have a verse and a chorus. This is a star. Lots of dancers have a star.
Actually, better
So you
than
take a little star. Down.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Oh yeah, you've got it already.
Just need another second.
Practice the arm bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Up. This is like a square.
Yeah. It's not so bad after all.
This is like a nice square. You just go round.
That's it. Make a good job of it so we don't do it twice. Come on.
Can you remind me not to come to your show again?
So sorry. I'll have to write to you and apologise. Ladies and gentlemen, that was absolutely fantastic. I was feeling the vibe. Yeah. Did you like it?
I think you've got it already. It'll be fine. Well, no, it's not over. This is just the beginning now.
Oh, is it?
If you'd like to swap in with
I
your...
thought that was it.
Come and swap in then. So,
I'm worn out now.
Aldo, come down the end.
Oh, lovely. Right, okay, thank you.
Oh, I see. I'm
you're holding
replacing you.
this, yeah. Okay, careful with the nunchucks.
So you're going to be in the front.
Oh,
Very
no.
important place to be.
This is it.
So,
You just go like that.
If I just play the B music,
Yeah.
and then we'll finish on the end of the A music.
1, into the middle. Swing. Back to your place again. Now the cast. Cast down to the bottom. Cast this way. This way. Cross over. Okay. Aldo this way. Over here. Come on. Swing. And back over there.
Come back after the break for our final guest of honour reveal with Michael and Jen, our end of series celebration garden party, and maybe a little bit more Morris dancing. See you shortly.
And star. Into line. Star.
Welcome back to my weekend escape. Now we've come out into the glorious sunshine in the garden as we wait to see Claire for her big reveal with Michael and Jen. Can't wait to see what they've done.
I know.
I know it's going to be good. Have you all enjoyed the retreat?
Oh, it's been absolutely brilliant. I've had such a lovely day. We've done something really beautiful here, and Claire's been an absolute joy to be with. She's an amazing woman.
Yeah, it's very touching, isn't it?
Yeah, really.
Yeah. It's been lovely to spend time with Michael, you know, because I've always seen him with you and I've never got to know him. I'm so proud. He's such a heart to be resting. Yeah.
Listen, I saw them in the garden earlier, holding hands.
It's the honeymoon.
And I feel
long
like,
old honeymoon.
when was the last time I did that? And,
Hold your hand. Oh, honey.
I know, but it's one of those things. Oh, this is...
Listen, Candice, have you had a nice time?
An amazing time. It's
Yeah.
been refreshing. Like a little spa treat for myself. I needed that. Thank you.
Are you going to take up Morris dancing?
I don't know if that's my thing. Back tomorrow.
Yeah, okay. Well, listen, maybe good food and drink is more your thing. And if so, you are in the right place. What have you cooked for us?
Okay, I've got some crostini misti there. This is a little antipasto, but that could be a bit, that could be a bit later on in the day. This is more of a brunch, yeah?
Nice.
I've got some mushrooms, prosciutto.
That looks
And I've got a little bit of goat's cheese, so that's the crostini. Then I got some avocado with very slow cooked scrambled eggs, like, you know, like I did earlier. That was, these scrambled eggs are
It's a real
absolutely
Sunday
amazing.
brunch menu. What are your Sundays like normally, Davina?
I probably have a bit of a lie-in. Michael and I'll have a bit of a lie-in. We work very hard, but then we probably both go to the gym.
Oh, I like
think,
that. Yeah.
For lunch.
I feel like that's you as well, Candice.
Something.
Yeah, long run Sundays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Long
York
run.
marathon, yeah.
When?
Yeah. November.
Stop it. So good.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
wow.
Yeah.
Sorry, what did you do?
Get you.
New York Marathon. Training
The
for
New York
Marathon.
Marathon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
training.
New York Marathon.
Yeah, she just rolled it up the tongue like that, didn't she?
Why do I even ask?
So cool.
Well, listen, we're all gathered in the garden for a really special person.
Yes.
We're anticipating the arrival of Claire. And Dave, you are the reason that Claire's here today. Tell me, why did you nominate her?
Well, I mean, she's had such a rough trot with James' difficulties and MS, and then obviously 9 years of leukemia treatment, and then I had a stroke as well, just to put the icing on it.
Okay, yeah.
So
You've had your own battles as well.
yeah, a little bit, but you know, she does so much for other people. It's just nice to see something for her, basically.
Yeah, I feel like if you hadn't brought her here, she would never agree just to relax like this.
Yeah, well, when I emailed and told the story, and then I had to tell her I'd done it because she didn't know.
Oh no, yeah, because logistically, you'd never get her here logistically.
So I was a bit nervous, but you know, obviously.
How did she take the news?
Yeah, better than I expected. So I'm still alive. So,
Do you know what? When I read that email, it really, really stayed with me, and I felt like we have to have her here. We have to invite her because she encompasses everything that our guest of honour is.
and she just doesn't get anything for herself.
Yeah.
So it's just nice to see her treated for once.
Yeah. Well, listen, are you excited to see the results?
Yes.
Or are you nervous?
A little bit, yeah.
Wow. Davina's had a preview.
I am so excited for you, but for you guys as well. You're not going to believe it.
We don't even know what's happening.
I mean, I can't say too much.
Sworn to secrecy.
Yeah, it's really good though.
Okay, well, listen, I'm a little bit nervous to see her as well. She's so deserving. I think I can hear the door. I think she's here.
Hey, Dave, what do you think?
Look at mine.
You look absolutely stunning. Oh my goodness,
Yeah, she really has, doesn't she? I know.
Let's have a look. You look absolutely stunning. Michael, tell me what you've done.
Oh, well, do you remember I said earlier it's about the bits you leave on, not the bits you got? But these are the bits I'm talking about. It's these little long bits here and there. There's a little bit at the front over here. These are the bits that make it, like, flattering and beautiful and everything, isn't it? I felt a bit like Chris Martin had written a really good song. You know, it was like, oh, my goodness. Like, as I'd finished the haircut, I was like, oh, my God, I'm still gold, you know. Yeah, it was brilliant, yeah.
Because actually, we have to say, it's about 5 or 6 inches you've got.
Oh, yeah, we close loads of hair off. We could sell it,
Yeah.
you know, we could sell it, make a pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how have you styled it? Because there's beautiful, like, cascading fringe, there's loads of body. I love
It's
that.
actually really easy. You've got really lovely hair. This is the thing. Might feel a bit fine and a bit flat, but actually it's so easy to put body in. A bit of mousse or a bit of blow dry spray, head upside down, get a brush, get a bit of body in it. And the thing is that, you know, like you can flip about with this, you know, you can look at that.
it's a whole
look at that.
different look,
A whole
like
different hairdo, you know,
Yeah.
you put a quiff, you put it over one side, over the other side. It's just
the
such
quiff
a nice
sounds
version.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
You'd look great with that as well. I mean, I would say he could come home with you and teach you stuff with Davina.
I'm drawing a line. There needs to be a boundary. It was enough for me to see you walking her down the aisle.
Yeah, it wasn't really like we were getting married there, wasn't it? But I say, for the season finale,
Yeah.
What an absolute treat.
Yeah,
Not just it's a great hairdo, but you in particular. It's
amazing. Yeah.
Now we have to talk about the makeup.
Generally, it's done a brilliant
Yeah,
job,
because you came in with no makeup on, and actually how you look now, it's just really natural and it's really beautiful, and you just look like the best version of you. What did you do, Jen?
It's all about the eyes, these beautiful green eyes. I really wanted to make the most of them, so we've used the burgundy mascara.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I don't even see it at first glance. I think it would be like red, but actually it's a rich colour, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's really nice.
rich.
Yeah.
And then we've just complemented that with the eyeshadow and then brought that down onto the lips as well, because you're not afraid of a bit of colour on the lips, are you, Claire?
I quite like a strong lipstick, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice statement, like centrepiece, yeah.
And then sometimes when you haven't got a lot of time, you can just do the lip, little bit on the cheeks, and that you're good to go. Pair of sunnies sometimes.
So have you done foundation? Like, what's the base?
We've kept the base really light. We've used a brilliant green cream because you can apply that with your fingers, put it on. Davina was loving that.
Oh, really? Okay, yeah.
I thought it was so clever. It's
Yeah.
just given
It got
such
rid of
a
the red.
lovely, even.
We better check that's still up there and not gone in the bag.
Yeah. Because we want this to be quick and easy. Claire hasn't got a lot of time for herself, but I do want you to make sure you give yourself a good 5 minutes every day.
Yes.
Spend a bit of time for yourself so you feel really good. Take on
Yeah.
all the things you have to tackle every day.
How do you actually feel on the inside?
Amazing, I really do. I feel it's been a lovely day.
And you deserve to feel like that. I know that everyone comes before you. I'm so glad that you were able to put you first today. You absolutely deserve this makeover. I think we should have an Aldo Zilli cocktail, everybody. Have yourself a drink. There we go, Jen.
Cheers, everyone.
You got a drink. Listen, cheers, everyone.
Thanks for coming.
Cheers. Thanks for coming. There we go. Cheers. Well, listen, that's it for this morning. And actually, that's it for the entire series. Thank you for using some of your me time to join us at the retreat. And I hope that spending your Sundays here with me has helped you to recharge your batteries. Don't forget to keep taking a few moments just for yourself each day. I have loved starting my Sundays with you. Thank you so much for joining me. Cheers.
Cheers.